So it looks like the next size will be the profile image. So this will be the image that is shown on they may already have that, but if they want one specific for this company, let's do it. So that's 178 by 180. So instead of creating a new document, I'm just going to create a new artboard. So I'm going to go to Document Setup, Edit Artboards. Let me go back and remember my size, 178 by 180. 178 by 1. Click on New. Put it right down here. Go up here, 178 by 180. And there's our profile version. You can always go to Document Setup and Edit Artboards to shift it around. So this one's going to be super quick, super easy. I think I'm going to take this version of the logo, copy and paste it. I'm not going to have room for Town Center, or maybe I will. I don't think I'm going to have room. I wonder if the client's not going to like that. They're probably going to want to have Town Center, so you're going to want to work that in. So even though it's going to look better without Town Center, sometimes the client needs to have their full company name visible. So there that is. That was very quick. So profile image on timeline, that's okay. I think it's 40 by 40, so that'll probably scale down okay. Although that'll have to be the same image scaled down. But it's good to see it as 40 and 40 pixels to see if it'll. And another option is we can have this, but eliminate the whole text altogether at once, and then we can just have the leaf as an option. So they could just use that as a symbol for their profile image. So give them options. They can flip it around if they like. They can switch it out between different things. So let's go down to shared link thumbnail. So this is when you share a specific link, like if this was going to be an article or something on their web page that they're linking to and they want to use this cover photo, this is a good size to use. So 450 by 235. So 450 by 235. Create a new one right here. Make it 450 by 235. Let me double check. 235, 450, great. I'm going to shift my artboard up here, keep all my Facebook ads together, and then I'm going to create a separate one for Instagram. So this will be a shared link, so we might even just need this in the logo. They may not need all the specific stores because it is so small. If you think about it, 450 pixels is fairly small. So this is when we start to do different variations, but still have the same theme, but it's okay to be a little more flexible. So with this case, maybe I'm doing that. And let me crop this so I can get a final view of what the image is going to look like. I'm just going to crop it, make clipping mask, and then I'm going to send it all the way to the back layer. And I could take my direct selection tool, and since this is a wonderful photo, I have a lot of background space to work with. I can give myself more room for this logo to be shown bigger. So that is a cool option if you don't want to have all the details. And this is way too small. Anything 400 pixels, you're not going to want to list all your stores. That's going to be too much. So that's great. So a cover page. So on their Facebook, they're going to want to update with their campaign. So they would probably update with the cover photo size, which is going to be 820 by 312. And the thing about the cover photo, and I include this this is the sizing document I'm referring to that you can download. And this is a great example of what's happening. So you'll have a cover photo, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a screenshot of a cover photo on Facebook so you can kind of see what image I'm talking about. This is kind of the main fan page or main company page. You're going to have this extra wide shot at the top. But on the mobile version, it's going to be condensed to this pink area right here. So you're going to need to think about that when you do your cover photo, that the left and right sides shouldn't have any text and shouldn't have any vital parts of the body like a face. You don't want those to be cut off in mobile because most of your people are going to be a mobile audience. So let's think about that. So 820 by 312. Let's go ahead and create that. 820 by 312. I think I didn't need to add a new one. Oops. Let's do that again. So document setup, new, there we go. I didn't do a new one. I was editing the old one. So 820 by 312. 820. And what's great is once you do this, you'll have a template for future clients. So if you have a client that is doing some similar sizes, you could just erase their stuff and you already have all your artboards sized. So you don't have to do this every single time. Wonder why it's not allowing me to drag just the one artboard. Let's drag this down here. There we go. That works. So let's do our cover image. We're going to want to put all the store names on the cover image, I believe. And that's just working with a client similar to this for over 10 years. I kind of learned what they like. So the thing with the logo is they're going to have their profile pic somewhere close by. So don't duplicate the profile pic. So we may not need to have the logo included at all. So we're really going to focus on the image. So let's do this horizontally focused image. And remember about the cropping on the sides. So let's go back to our sizing guide. I'm just going to grab these right here. And this will be my little guide to let me know where it's cropped on the mobile version of the cover photo. So I can, let's see, release clipping mask. And let's drag this photo all the way out. This is why it's so nice to have a photo where it's not cropped so close to the person or the object. There we go. I'm going to duplicate this and crop it. Make a clipping mask, and I'm going to send that to the back. So great. So let's grab, we're not going to need a call to action because this is not necessarily the ad version. This is the cover photo. So we're going to be a little more generic. So we have our photo, and we maybe list the store names, and we won't need to put the logo because the profile pic will be nearby with the company name. So this version is not going to work. We're not going to be able to transfer this over. So we're going to adapt this a little bit. Instead of doing a list format vertically, we're going to do a list format horizontally. So let's tighten the spacing just a tad. Let's do 200. And I'm going to bring it down here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. All I'm doing, and I'm going to put a couple spaces between each lettering. And I'm going to do a shift and do a bracket. Or you can manually put these in here. And I put the same spacing between each one. So just doing a different version of the list. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure how many are going to fit on each line. Let's see if I can fit that last one. Make sure my spacings are all equal. So now I can go ahead and bring this up, and we are going to have an issue of things being cropped on the left and right sides. So it could be that this doesn't work with this format because technically this is the real size that when it comes to text. I can't have anything on the left and anything on the right. So all this is going to have to fit and be readable on this size. So can we do it? Does it look good? So that's what we're faced with. We could do a bar here to help bring it out. We could do a black bar and move that behind the layering system right here. We can bring out that beautiful blue. And let's bring this pink thing so we can see where it's cut off on mobile view. We could tighten the spacing, maybe only do 100. We can make it bigger. Tighten the leading, just doing some small adjustments. Make that skinnier. But see, now it's covering up the product in this photo. And we don't want to cover up the product up there either. That's kind of the main focus of this ad. So there lies the issue. So this is where you're going to have to make some sacrifices. I wonder if we do something in the middle. That is an option. I can delete that just to kind of see what the cover image would look like. I think we can get away with more spacing. And I'm going back on what I'm just going back and forth on things to find the right match. We can have this fade into a gradient. I can feather this as well. I don't need that much feather. And reduce the transparency or the opacity. Just enough for it to become readable. Let me mess with this for a few minutes and see what I come up with.